feel like you've seen yourself grow the most with your opportunities, when you have come up here with the Twins? What have you taken away from them? What do you think has helped you the most?
I think it's just an experience thing. I think any guy up here will tell you when you can get out there and it's no longer, I'm pitching in the big leagues. It's just going to work every day. I think that's the biggest change. And so just getting those opportunities, getting those experiences, I think that's probably the biggest takeaway you can get from coming up here. So.
How long did that take to wear off?
I mean, I wouldn't say that it's completely gone now, but compared to the first time, second time, third time, it gets less and less every time, and I think that's kind of what we're working towards. Just every outing helps.
After kind of the fast rise too, is it helpful to spend good amount of time in Triple-A last season and this season to just kind of continue to get those bearings and settle into?
Absolutely. I mean, the development that we're doing even up here now. It's really helped from pitch development to some mechanical tweaks that we've been making. And, obviously, Wes, Hef, Mike McCarthy, Stu, all of those guys, and the communication's been great. What we're trying to do with each pitcher is very individualized, and it's been really good just to kind of continue that development.
How's the ball been coming out of your hand?
Good. I feel good. We dealt with a little bit of stuff during spring training. Once we got out of that and got kind of comfortable after the first month or so, everything was good, and just ready to go now.
When you talk about pitch development with Wes and his crazy genius mind, was there a particular pitch in spring training that you focused on, or was there any adjustments that you saw using the TrackMan and stuff like that?
I wouldn't say necessarily it was one pitch. Kind of working towards all our pitches, improving carry on fastball, depth on curveball, depth on slider, tweak my changeup grip, so just changing that up.
How did you change the grip on the changeup?
It's more of a splitter now.
Okay.
I wouldn't call it a true splitter, but it's a split change for sure. And all that has to do with some mechanical changes I've been making, trying to improve all these pitches. And all the stuff that Wes went over with us in spring training, and each guy has their own thing, but this is what they kind of sent me down with, and something that I've really tried to commit to and work through. And getting up here is great. The result, pitching well obviously is great, but I think being committed to that process of developing is really important at this point right now. So I'm going to keep doing that here. Try and go out there and throw the ball well and keep developing.
What prompted the change in that grip? Was it something that you saw, or was it something that Wes picked up on?
So last year I talked to Odo about it quite a bit. He throws a similar one, but he's obviously over an extra finger. He has more fingers on the ball than I do, but it was just kind of a comfort thing. I already throw a two-seam, and I decided to kind of switch it over. And then I've since tweaked where I hold the ball and everything, but it just felt good. I could throw it for strikes more consistently. Okay. It didn't feel like I was necessarily forcing any of them. I kind of just like a fastball, just kind of let it go. And that appealed to me, and being able to throw it to all counts, throw it to righties, throw it to lefties, just a comfort level. Yep.
Thing. Is it a swing and miss pitch?
Find out. I mean, it's still developing. True. Days, yeah, absolutely. There are days in the bullpen or even days in the game where I'm getting swings and misses on it, and then there are days where it's not as depthy or it's not as lateral movement where I'm just missing barrels. But looking at the numbers, Wes went over each and every one of us in spring training. Looking at numbers per pitch, your expected ISO, your WOBAs, your barrel percentages on certain pitches and certain counts. The changeup is a vastly underrated pitch for everybody in baseball, especially right on right, left on left, and it was being underused. I mean, last year it was a small sample size, but the numbers on right changeups were incredible, and I think that kind of prompted me to really try and dive into the changeup development and make it a weapon, especially the right-handed hitters. But it's both.